Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Historical Top 10s, where we look at the top 10 plays from a random week in a random season of the NFL. For today's video, we're looking at the top 10 plays from Week 9 of the 1978 season. Coming in at number 10, we start at RFK Stadium for this game between San Francisco and Washington. It's 3rd and 2 in the second quarter, and Billy Kilmer drops back, looks for his wide receiver Ricky Thompson, and check out this 11-yard grab by the former Colt receiver, one of 2 catches he had in this game, as he's able to get both feet in bounds and pick up the first down. It was a huge catch to extend the drive. Washington was down 10-0 at this point, but would score a touchdown on the drive and wound up winning the game 38-20. At number 9, let's go to Cincinnati for this AFC Central matchup between the Bengals and the Oilers. Cincinnati looking for their first win of the season after an 0-8 start, and plays like this are going to help tremendously with that. It's a 65-yard run by Deacon Turner as the second-round pick nearly takes this one the distance. Take out this carry, and Houston kept him in check as he only had 19 yards on the other 12 carries. But this 65-yard run by Turner helped out big time. Cincinnati jumped out to a 21-0 lead and finally got a win after defeating the Oilers 28-13. Coming in at number 8, we're going from Riverfront Stadium to Three Rivers Stadium. Steelers taking on the Chiefs. Check out this run by Kansas City halfback Tony Reed. He had over 1,000 yards rushing this season, and with plays like this, it's not hard to see why. Makes a few Steeler defenders miss, stays in bounds down the sidelines, and then a nasty juke move makes the longtime Steeler veteran Steve Furness miss, and it's a 16-yard score. Nice job there by Reed to make it a one-score game, and we will have more from him later. At number 7, let's go down to the Bayou as we head to New Orleans for this matchup between the Giants and the Saints. No score in the first quarter, Saints punting from just outside their own end zone, and it's a blocked punt return for a touchdown. Tom Blanchard's punt gets blocked, and after an avalanche of Giant defenders swarm the ball in the end zone, it's Maurice Tyler who comes up with it in the end for the first score of the game. More from this game later. Coming in at number 6 to the Pacific Northwest we go for this AFC West game between Denver and Seattle. Harman Weaver punting it for the Seahawks, and Rick Upchurch is going to field it for the Broncos. Looks like Denver is going to be starting this drive from inside their own 10-yard line, but Upchurch makes a few men miss, and look at him go. Takes it past midfield and all the way to Seattle's 40-yard line. It's a huge return for the Pro Bowl punt returner, and with plays like that, it's not hard to see why Upchurch made the Pro Bowl this season. Before we head to number 5, I want to stay in Seattle for this blooper in a new segment I want to call the Biggest Blunder Blooper. Steve Myer drops back for Seattle and throws an interception right into the arms of Randy Gradishar. And then Gradishar decides to get a bit greedy, tries to pitch it to a nearby defender who's not ready for it, and Seattle gets a first down because of it. All that hard work on defense for nothing. Pitching it looks really cool when it works and really stupid when it doesn't, and that is your Biggest Blunder Blooper. Now let's get on with the countdown. At number 5, it's the Browns against the Bills in Cleveland. Browns already up 27-7 in the third quarter, and this is the dagger right here. Mike Pruitt gets the handoff and takes it 71 yards to the house for the touchdown. Get this, of the first 6 touchdowns of Pruitt's career, 5 of them were from 1 yard out. This was the outlier. It's an emphatic 71-yard score, and we will have more from this game later. Coming in at number 4, let's go back to Pittsburgh for this game between the Chiefs and the Steelers. And I'm just going to let the NBC crew take over for this play you're about to see. Take it away.
Livingston, another play action fake, and he wants to throw. In trouble. Swings it out. Reed cutting it back. Looking for running room. Great job by Reed out to the 40. Look at this run. Going to the 45. Out to the 47-yard line. Close to a first down. You gotta love it. Whoa, Tony Reed out of Colorado. Dwight White and Mike Wagner make the tackle.
You won't see too many first downs that were more hard-earned than that one. Reed had 83 yards from scrimmage in this one, and that had to be his best play of the afternoon, but it wasn't enough as Pittsburgh wound up winning the game 27-24. At number 3, back to New Orleans. Giants looking like they're trying for a 52-yard field goal, but they fake it. It's Larry Mallory on the throw, and how about this catch by Al Dixon? It's a 35-yard grab, putting the Giants at the 1-yard line late in the first half, where Larry Csonka would punch it in. Despite these 2 great plays, the Giants wound up losing 28-17, as they allowed 21 unanswered points to New Orleans in the second half. Coming in at number 2, let's go to Lambeau Field for this NFC Central game between the Packers and the Buccaneers. Doug Williams rolls out, and I have no idea how Maurice Owens comes down with this football. In triple coverage, Owens jumps over 3 Packer defenders and sets Tampa Bay up close to the goal line. Incredible play on what would be his only catch of the day. Williams only had 5 completions for 98 passing yards on this day, and 53 of them came on this one play. What an effort, although the Packers would wind up winning the game 9-7. And finally, at number 1, back to Cleveland, second quarter, Browns up 7-0, and how about this incredible touchdown catch by Calvin Hill? One-handed grab across his body. He's somehow able to locate the football and make the catch going to the ground. Great play by Hill here, who scored 2 touchdowns in the Cleveland victory, with this being the more emphatic one, fully deserving of the number 1 spot. That's all for this edition of Historical Top 10s. If you like this series, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification icon so you don't miss the next episode. Until next time, signing off.